Hey guys, Vlad here. Now in this tutorial I'm going to show you how you can create a YouTube API key and a YouTube client ID and client secret. Now this tutorial applies to all softwares that require a YouTube API key. So this includes Live Event Blaster, Video Marketing Blaster and Trace Blaster. Any other software that requires an YouTube API key, again the same steps will apply. Now the first thing you need to do is click on step 1. So just click on this link. You need to go to console.developers.google.com/aps/library. Now the Google Console Developers page will load. In the left you are going to see API Manager. In case you don't see API Manager and you see something else, simply click on the hamburger menu from the top left and select API Manager. So in case you are on another screen, like IAM or admin, click on API Manager. Now the first thing that you need to do is create a new project. In the top left, click on Project. In some cases, the project bar can be in the top right. So if it's in the top right, click there. Now click on Create Project. Here you need to enter a project name. It doesn't matter what name you enter, simply enter anything you want. In this case I'm going to go with Blaster Tools. You need to click the Yes button right here and you can select No in Please Email Me Updates. Now click on Create. Alright, the project has been created. You need to wait like 10 or 20 seconds until the project creates. Now if you look in the top left part, you will see that our new project is selected right now. So this is our first project. This is the project where we will make the API key and client ID. If you want to create a new project, you can do the same thing. Click on Create Project. Now what you need to do is click on Credentials. What you need to do now is click on Create Credentials. Here, select API Key. So this is the step that will create the API key. I just clicked on this and that's it. The API key has been created. You can now use this API key in Video Marketing Blaster, in Live Event Blaster, in Trace Blaster. Alright. Now in Live Event Blaster, you also need a client ID and a client secret. To create those, click on Create Credentials, select OAuth Client ID, so this part, right under API key. Now, in case this is the first time you are creating a client ID, this message will appear. As you can see, you cannot select the application type Other. So this is what we are going to need to select, application type Other. The first thing we need to do is click on Configure Consent screen. Now, in case you don't see this, simply select application type Other, like I'm going to do in a few minutes. So, click on Configure Consent screen. Here you need to enter a product name. Again, it doesn't matter. I'm going to go with Blaster Tools. And press Save. That's it. As you can see, we are now back to the credentials part and we can select application type Other. So this is very important. Select application type, select Other. You can enter whatever name you want here. I'm going to leave the default name and I'm going to click on Create. That's it. We just got our client ID and client secret. Now you can copy this by clicking here and pasting them in Live Event Blaster. Again, do the same thing with client secret. Now the last step that you need to do is click on Dashboard and here click on Enable API. Now you need to select YouTube Data API and click on Enable. That's it. You can now use the API key, the client ID and secret in Live Event Blaster, in Video Marketing Blaster or Trace Blaster. Now don't forget, Whenever you want, you can select the project to view the API key right here. So I'm going to select the project again. You click on Credentials, and on this page you are going to see the API key. And now if you go to OAuth 2.0 client IDs and click on the client ID that you just created, you are going to see the client ID and client secret. Alright guys, I really hope you find this tutorial useful. Thank you.